Hello Pisces, welcome back to my channel. You have to excuse me. I got a new microphone at long last. As you can probably hear, the sound should be way better. So let's get some messages today for my Pisces collective. I'm trying to put out a couple of videos every day now because I feel there's more energies coming towards me, and I'm being called to do my readings more frequently. This is Intuitive Tarot. My name is Angie. And I get guidance from Spirit while I read the cards as to their meanings and how your energies are. Let's see what we have here today. Okay, Spirit. I'm calling your guides and mine to join us in this reading. Offer us messages of love, light and clarity, please, today, Spirit, for my Pisces collective. Let's have one card here. Oh, the World. What a way to start, you guys. It's the Wheel of Fortune, in fact. Look at that. She is just delighted. Look at that energy there. Absolutely beautiful. What's crossing this? We have the Five of Pentacles, a feeling of lack. So often this comes up with the Pisces readings. A little bit of a lack mindset, but in fact she has the key that she seeks there right behind her. Can be that thing of focusing on what has gone before. Nine of Wands is what you need to focus on. So this is feeling that you're carrying quite the load, but I don't know, the positive aspect of this can be, a huge amount of enthusiasm and confidence, knowing that you are moving in the right direction and moving towards your goals. And the recent past, let's have a look. In the recent past, please, Spirit, we have the Page of Cups. Page of Cups can be a message coming towards you, a message of a messenger with an offer of love. Maybe you've just had a good idea yourself to start something new in the recent past. Let's see what energies are supporting you at this time. For my Pisces collective, please, Spirit. Energy supporting this. Oh, that's a definite. Look at that. Six of Swords. Six of Swords is about moving it from choppy waters or troublesome times into, a troubled mind, into more clarity of mind, where it's a calmer landscape. I don't know, can you see all of these cards at all? I might just adjust this slightly. See, we're getting a better view. That's it, I think. Okay, now we'll have a look at our near future. What's coming up in the near future for my Pisces collective? Thank you, Spirit. Oh, everybody wants out. High energy today, folks. I must say, there's the devil. The devil can mean, it's not always a bad message. It can mean moving, from a time of addictions, a time of bad mindset into a time of good mindset. So in the near future, there could be some temptation also, or influence from a person that's very manipulative, maybe, that you have in your circle. Let's get advice from Spirit as our next position. Too many cards. Advice from Spirit. There we have it. The King of Cups. And this man embodies, a lot of peace, inner peace and serenity there. You can see he looks very balanced. This could be somebody. It's advice from Spirit to embody this energy of the King of Cups, or maybe even King of Cups coming towards you. Could be male or female, obviously. It's just the energy of the cards, as I always say. King of Cups is somebody very stable in their own emotions, like happy in their own skin. That could be you at this time, that you need to embody that. What's the energy surrounding this is the Queen of Pentacles. This is very grounded, very nurturing, that this is the homemaker, the sort of person that creates the feeling of home, grounded, stability, security, someone dependable in the earthly plane. Pentacles, earth energy. Wow, this is very stable sort of energies over here, I must say. What's in your hopes or fears is the Knight of Pentacles. So this could be fast, or Knights of Pentacles, sorry, is the slowest moving knight. But he's going forward with confidence there towards this plan. So this is in your hopes or fears. And I feel that this is you taking courage and moving ahead, taking it slow and steady wins the race is the guidance on that. Let's see what's your potential outcome look like. It's the Knight of Cups. So this is a faster moving energy, this Knight. Knight of Cups is, maybe somebody coming in this emotional sort of state. The Cups is about emotions. It can be about your spirituality as well. It can be about, your connection to people and to spirit. This animal back here is very much like the spirit animal, the horse. There's a lot of fiery energy in this as well, though, with the reds. He's got these gorgeous red roses. So this could be somebody coming towards you at night, could be a teenager, a young person in your life that they want to make an offer towards you, maybe an emotional offer, like the King of Cups, the Knight of Cups. Okay, we'll try and get a place for this in the garden. Table garden. Isn't that it? I think we're all in there now. Everything over a little. That'd be better. Yeah, there's room here for him. Okay, good. Right. All clear. The bottom of the deck we have the Lovers. So there could be something here with all these cups, the Knight of Cups and the King of Cups. There definitely could be something here about a partnership, a commitment to somebody. The Lovers can sometimes be a choice card, so maybe you have a decision to make regarding love or connection. We clarify all of these cards now and see what messages are actually here today. Okay, Spirit, can we clarify the Wheel of Fortune, please, and the Five of Pentacles? Let's have a look. The Nine of Cups. This looks really, really promising. Look at all the gold in this. You're talking about your solar plexus here today, guys. Everything is golden, and that reminds me of that sort of center of confidence. You can see the rays coming out of this lady here with, the confidence that she has. So the Wheel of Fortune is turning in your favor as your current situation. Try not to focus on what hasn't worked before. There's lots of regret, maybe remorse here. But the Nine of Cups being the clarifier for this, that means that the Wheel of Fortune is turning in your favor, and Nine of Cups will be like emotional stability. There's a lot of emotions in this reading, an awful lot of Cups. Pentacles seems to be the biggest deal. So finding that absolute joy and rhythm and feeling so free, from maybe 9 different things that were bogging you down, basically, that you're releasing all of those. That's what it looks like here. And that's setting you free pretty much from that mindset there of lack that we talked about. Okay, we've got the Nine of Wands then of what you need to focus on. So this could be focusing on your confidence and enthusiasm in this regard, and jumping for joy with the success here. It's I need more clarity now. Thank you, Spirit. Got the Three of Swords. Now, the Three of Swords could be three different people that are bad influences in your life, or that are, it's not a reciprocal connections that you've had maybe in the past. Talking about focusing on the pain, though, that the swords represent pain, and heartbreak associated, pain associated with the heartbreak, maybe from before. But you can see that this heart is getting its time to heal. The swords have been removed. And this sort of stuff can set you free. In fact, if you look at where you felt like, your mind is in the place of, oh, they hurt me, or whatever that might be for you, or, can't forgive them. And this lady is totally trapped within that sort of, mind turmoil. Just maybe there's resentments here from the past. You've got to release yourself from them. You can see all these cords here attached to her broken heart, and wrapped around her. Basically, it's been so debilitating and restrictive on her soul. So your focus should be to release these cords. Do cord cutting rituals, maybe in meditation. That often works a brilliant way for me to release things from the past that have actually just kind of held me back. And be able to move into this place of enthusiasm and freedom. She's totally not, bogged down. Sometimes that Nine of Wands can represent as well a wounded warrior, and that would be the wounding here. She's still a warrior, though. Don't ever forget, you guys are absolute warriors and can overcome everything. You've got everything inside you to overcome anything you want to release, and anything that's holding you back like that. I mean, you got to change your mindset and look to the future and forgive yourself for putting up with it, I suppose, as well as forgiving those that didn't serve you back then. Got the chariot here at the back of the deck, which I often by accident call the charity card, but when it comes, I do have to say it though. Maybe there's somebody coming in very quickly to help and be charitable towards you with their time, with their energies, whatever that might be. Yeah. Okay. In the recent past, then we had the Page of Cups, which we said was, an idea of offering an apology or an act of love of some kind. That's clarified by the Ace of Swords. And I love to see the Ace of Swords. This is like a message from the divine or enlightenment regarding a situation. Swords being of truth, the mind, been set free, like we said here a minute ago, setting themselves free. So in the recent past, you might have already severed some things and started to sever those cords. The Ace of Swords, that sword of truth, can bring to light something that maybe you had a misconception about something. You misunderstood what had happened, and that's what's setting you free here. This is wonderful. You might have had a younger person maybe in your life that's just so lovely, innocent, and has that kind of ray of sunshine sort of energy about them, and it can be so releasing to spend time with younger people as well, with children or with young animals. Something so free about their souls, and to be around them. It really is a freeing feeling. And it helps to set us free as well, to be in around that energy. You have the Six of Swords then in your environment here. That's what we said was moving into calmer waters, which is lovely. This is freeing your mind and being able to move on again. To clarify, we have the Ten of Cups, which is absolute, there's the King of Swords. Goodness sake, there's a lot of messages here for you today, Pisces. We're going from the Six of Swords, and it's been clarified by the Ten of Cups. So this freeing feeling that I was talking about here and here and here, it's very much reflected here in the energy supporting you, that, breaking out of these troublesome thoughts being the Swords energy, is getting you to a place where you can imagine, anything you like. Every colour of the rainbow is expressed here, and with that, all those colours are in your cups as well. And it could be just that thing of feeling connected again and coming back to a place of feeling totally stable, secure, and loved and part of a community. So that is just beautiful. Now, the Devil card 15, it says the Devil, in your near future, we said, could be addictions, people who are manipulative around you, your own bad habits, and that's the Six of Wands. So in the near future, whatever this is, you're going to triumph over it. I don't see that you're going to be caught in the trap of addictions or addictive personalities, whoever they are, or your own what are they, bad habits, bad mindsets. You're going to be free of all of that. This is a card of success. The Six of Wands is, taking to the stage and bowing and thanking everybody. She's after doing, she's got her wreath here of peace and wands again. She's just absolutely passionate. And that's the thing. She's feeling that passion in her soul with the triumphs that she has. She knows she's worked hard. Pisces, you're one of the hardest working signs. I should know. I'm a Pisces too, as you know. But there is this overcoming, this trial here of anything that comes in your way, something tempting that's a bad influence or a bad thing to have around you. And the King of Cups here, as advice from Spirit, is clarified by the Emperor. So this can be, an Emperor is somebody, who puts rules in place to protect his energy. And this is the thing, that you're protecting your boundaries here with the Emperor energy. And to do that is the advice from Spirit, to stand in your power here. Stand up for yourself, it tells me. Particularly with the King of Cups, that you're standing in your truth there. He's got a little tiny kind of a crown here. It's like a watermark of one, and it's just hovering above his head, but he's so serene. You can see the rays of energy coming from his heart chakra there. Cups all refer to the heart-centered energies. And there's so much of that energy there. It's about getting your power back here, sitting in that power. That's what that Spirit is advising you, that you will be able to stand in your power when you need to stick up for yourself or stick by your boundaries, basically. But just don't forget to be definitive on what your boundaries are. I know I'm terrible myself for blurring the lines, and it's a little bit like this, but when the chips come down to it, I was unclear usually. But when people know, once people know we're all on the one page, things can go so much better, and you feel empowered, when these things are respected, and everybody wants that. I've got the Queen of Pentacles here in the energy supporting you, and that's clarified by the world. So this is literally telling me your world is changing. You're going through a portal here. She is walking through this circle, and that's what it is. She's getting absolute freedom from this. Embodying the energy of the Queen of Pentacles and sitting in your power again. A lot of power here in these major arcana. I mean to say, the world, this is changing things up for yourself, and it is so lovely. There's a lot of green here as well, which I absolutely love. It's earth energy, but it's also about the heart chakra, and that's really tuning into your own soul, looking for that light within you to follow it, like the hermit does. That's just beautiful, beautiful energy. You've got all the support in the world, quite literally there, to overcome whatever challenge you have, or to pursue this further. Knight of Pentacles then, please, Spirit, in our hopes or fears. Let's clarify. One card of clarification for our Pisces collective, please, and thank you, Spirit. Oh, getting all the tens. This is huge, guys. You have to excuse my cough, I'm very congested today. The Ten of Pentacles is clarifying our Knight of Pentacles. As we say, this is a guy just going forward, has a plan. He's going to be diligent in his work. He's going to put in all the little baby steps, slow and steady, like I said, and this is clarifying it. This is your hopes or fears. But by doing this, you're going to reach your Ten of Pentacles. And as you know, the Ten of Pentacles is like a marriage card, more than Ten of Cups. This is the happily ever after, whatever that means to you, getting to your goal. That sense of achievement, these people look absolutely thrilled, and, having a whole group or community around you and your support, it's wonderful. And your potential outcome then is the Knight of Cups. So this could be starting a new connection with someone, maybe. Or you just being this knight, maybe going forward, that, you're not afraid to say what's on your mind when it's a loving energy coming to you. Which, some of us are more shy about that than others. And this is the Justice card to clarify. So this is the universe, balancing the scales for you. And there's your cups, the King of Cups. These two cups here, they're balanced. This is just, and it could be you calling this justice into your life, is what I see here. So this is absolutely marvelous, and balance. And don't forget to be doing your centering and grounding. Of course, Pisces, we're all, people who say Pisces is very airy fairy, but in fact, we're the most spiritual sign, and it can be that thing of creating balance between the real world and, our spiritual minds, or our dreamy sort of aspects, And at the back of the deck, how gorgeous is this? Look at that, the star, which often means hope, healing, and also this connection I said that we all have with the universe, as above, so below. That's just, this looks like it's kind of encapsulated everything in this reading. It's saving your own soul, releasing yourself from any bondages, and, she's choosing to look outside the box and to look to the universe to kind of work. And that's what we can also all do, as well as to work in collaboration with spirit to progress in our lives and to move on our path. So that's just beautiful. I'm just loving this for you, Pisces, today. Oh, this is just great. I mean, it's, just shows, the amount of healing that we can do. And I know you, Pisces, you've so in tune. You're constantly working, to improve your situation and so on. What was I going to get today? Angel answers, yeah, okay. Angel answer cards. I might just get a little spread here actually for you, because I think I have the time. Okay, let's get these out of the way and we'll have a look. So I'll do the 3 rows again for you, Pisces. I don't know, did I do this for you already, or was it collective? So we've got the angel answers, and the first pile is just general comments kind of from spirit and your angels regarding your situation. So we'll call in spirit here and ask them to guide us. Angels and ancestors, please give us messages for pile 1. Messages of guidance for pile 1. And that's our first one. I leave them all upside down for now. And for pile 2, it's a lot wants to come out here. There's a lot of energy, a lot of buoyancy, I feel, in the energy. Will you comment down below if you find the same thing in your lives at the moment, that you're feeling like you're so going with the flow and being led, That's number 3. And then for each of these, I'll get a yes or no card, which can be a decision related to each of these situations. So you think about your own request here, and maybe in your own mind feel guided. Go for the pile you feel guided towards, and we'll reveal a yes or no, a message from spirit, and we'll reveal a time frame card as well. Okay, can we have the first pile, please, Spirit? These can be quite good, in fact. I enjoy doing these spreads sometimes for myself. It's a wonderful deck, this the Angel Answers, and it's a lot more varied than I thought. You know, here we go. I think that's you. Yep. And pile 3. Pile 3, please, Spirit. Just one. Oh, that'll do. I see him now. And finally, the timing cards. I'll try and shove these up a little bit. Timing cards. Pile 1, please, Spirit, or timing card. The Angel Answers. That's number 1. And that's number 2. And number 3. Finally. Okay, let's have a look. See what we have. So, pile 1, pile 2, pile 3. I hope you've asked your questions internally and chosen your piles. And we'll get number 1 out first. So the first card we have here is Compromise. You can see there's a balanced scales there, which we were talking about there in the Justice cards, just to conclude when we were concluding the reading. Gosh, this looks so, it's like divine inspiration coming down here on this lady. Compromise, and there's our answer here. There's something better, and it tells you to immediately take action. You must have something else in mind in regards to your situation, and you know that you could take action on it. And that's your answers, folks. I hope that made sense. Pile 2, we have forgiveness. And no is your answer, and a year from now. So maybe not right now. This looks like no, though. It usually says not right now, or not at this time, or wait. So it's a no anyway. And a year from now is the time frame. These are gorgeous. Ask for help from others. So this could be, you're working yourself to the bone and you don't know how to delegate or anything like me. Unlikely is your answer on your yes or no, and your timing card is wait. So there you go, folks. I hope all of this made sense. Please like, share, and comment down below. Tell me what you've resonated with and what hasn't. I love to hear from you. And like, share, and subscribe, and ring that notification bell so you find future readings from me on YouTube. And thank you all so much for your support. I'll see you next time. Namaste.